Hi, I'm Phil Batta with C3 Communications, and I'm here to give you some tips on creating better webcam video. Let's get started. Tip number one, people have to be able to hear you. So make sure you're using a microphone other than your computer mic because your computer mic sounds terrible. Let me show you what that sounds like. It's a little bit tinny and kind of echoey. You can also hear my computer fan going in the background. Anytime I touch my computer, the noise is exaggerated. It's not a great option for recording audio. Now, I'm wearing this telemarketer's headset, but there are a lot more discreet ways of recording better sound. You can get a lavalier mic that pins directly to your collar. And if you do decide to use a headset like this, make sure you keep the mic a little farther from your mouth than you normally would expect, because it'll pick up all the pops, hisses, and clicks of your natural voice. And if the mic is too close, your voice will sound distorted. The best thing you can do for better audio is record in a quiet space. Make sure your coworkers, any animals, any noisemakers are out of the room. If you have a noisy appliance, if you have a fan going, air conditioner, turn that off, and don't record in an echoey room. Tip number two, people have to be able to see you. So here you can see I have pretty even, nice light. I have one lamp directly in front of me. This is some bad lighting. The light above is really harsh and it's casting some raccoon eyes. It's not flattering at all. This is also pretty terrible lighting. The only thing illuminating me is the computer screen, and I look like I'm in a cave. This is terrible lighting. There's a window directly behind me, making me into a silhouette. Now, that same window is directly in front of me, and the light is falling on me, not behind me. And you can see it's a lot softer, it's a lot better light. Now, if you don't have any access to natural light, if you're recording in a basement or at night, just bring in some lamps, take the lamp shades off, and this is just a 100-watt light pointed directly at the ceiling, and it's giving some really soft light. Now, the key here is to make sure that the light is pointing on you, not behind you. Number three, let's talk about framing. You want to make sure that you're at the center of the frame. You don't want to have a lot of empty space in your frame. You also don't want to overpower the camera. You want to be the center of your viewer's attention. Okay, number four, you got to follow the webcam dress code. Make sure you're wearing solid colors. Don't wear heavy textures or stripes. It's going to distract from your presence. You also want to avoid wearing noisy jewelry. Make sure if you got dangly earrings, take those off. They're going to sound like wind chimes. Take your keys off your side. If you have a watch or a bracelet, take that off. It's going to make a loud tapping sound every time you hit it against the desk. Number five, my final tips are on presenting to the web camera. So first of all, make sure you have a nice clean background without any people walking around or blinking lights. You want people's attention on you and your message, not on what's going on back there. Next, keep your eyes on the camera. Don't look at yourself on the screen. Don't look at your notes down here. You want to be directly addressing your audience. What helps is pasting a little picture next to your webcam, or what I do is I tape my notes directly behind the camera so that I have something to reference to when I get stuck. When in doubt, do a test run. Test out your audio, see how it sounds. There might be a buzz or might be an interference that you might not expect. So when in doubt, test it out. And last but not least, remember to smile because you're on camera. Oh, and one last thing, I promise. Make sure and take a look at that PDF that we sent out with this video, the webcam recording guide. It lists out step by step how to use that recording software so you can make your video. All right, that's all I got for you. Happy webcamming.